folks know Pittsburgh was big in making iron and steel? Did you know Pittsburgh was also big in making glass? Yeah, Pittsburgh was the glass making capital of the world. As a matter of fact, back in 1876, there were 76 glass factories in this neighborhood alone. Glass in the crown of the Statue of Liberty was made in Pittsburgh at the front of the church, including the domes. Thursday nights at the church, the ladies make pierogies. Does everyone know what pierogies are? 1883. Look to your right now, you'll see the bridge. It looks like two footballs touching nose to nose. That's called a lenticular truss. Lenticular means like a lens, like in your glasses. At your first opportunity. Coming up on the right is Highmark Stadium. That's our soccer team, the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. Looks like there's a practice going on right now there. They also have concerts at Highmark Stadium sometime. It's a great multi-purpose facility. Directly ahead of us and leading off to the right, the big yellow bowstring arch suspension bridge. That's the Fort Pitt Bridge. As you can see, it's a double-decker bridge. We're traveling on the lower deck, heading left into the Fort Pitt Tunnel, and on the top deck, emerging from the tunnel to get the great view of our downtown skyline on your right. They shot a movie in Pittsburgh called The Perks of Being a Wallflower. That one stars Emma Monongahela. The distant one is the Allegheny. They flow together to form the Ohio River right in front of Point State Park, where that beautiful fountain rises up all summer. Point State Park. Stop that bus.
You can see the track right there through the window.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
The one with the stair-step pyramid at the top is the Gulf Tower, Gulf Oil. The one that says UPMC is the U.S. Steel Building. UPMC actually stands for University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. The building with the pole in the middle is the Highmark Insurance Building. The one with the pink light at the top is the BNY Mellon Bank Building. The big glass castle is called PPG Plates, Pittsburgh Plate Glass. And disappearing behind the castle, one that looks like a stack of coins, is one Oxford Center.
I have 4, 8, 1, and 7.
Now, it's a 3 times life-size bronze called Tribute to Children. PNC Park, approaching on our right, has 38,000 seats. Coming up on the right, you also got that beautiful statue of J.P. Honus Wagner. Honus Wagner was a shortstop for the Pittsburgh Pirates between 1897 and on the right is the Buyer's Mansion. Buyers made his money in wrought iron. There's a beautiful wrought iron fence around the property, including on the balcony.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at that.
It's beautiful.
Wow.
You'll see that this is one of 3 almost identical bridges. Collectively, they are known as the 3 Sisters. Right now, we're crossing the 7th Street Bridge, the Andy Warhol Bridge, named for the pop artist. On our right is the 6th Street Bridge. That's the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Roberto Clemente was a Pittsburgh Pirates right fielder, one of the few major leaguers to get 3,000 hits in his career, and one of the first Latin American players to get into the Baseball Hall of Fame. He was from Puerto Rico. But the original Clemente Brothers is coming up. It's down 18th Street, approaching on our right. You can already see the brown and yellow sign of the original Clementes. And if you look down 18th Street, you'll see the blue neon at the front of the original Clementes. So if you're looking for the most Pittsburgh thing that you could eat in Pittsburgh, that's probably a Clemente sandwich. Pierogies would be a close second.
I said I was only in there one time.
I was in there more than that, but
Straight ahead.
Did you? Good for you.
Exotic meats there, including antelope, bison, camel, boa constrictor, rattlesnake, yak, kangaroo, and alligator. So I bought some of that alligator since I never had it before. Took it home. I'm so excited. All ready to cook it up, and then I realized I only had a crock pot. Rooster There on top is DeLuca's Diner. DeLuca's was also featured on Guy Fieri's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Wow, there's a line outside of DeLuca's right now. The DeLuca. The man in the center window with a bottle in his hand is a modern version of Henry Hines. Anything else on our left? Now, aluminum with hand-painted pedals.
Oh, wow.
And now I'm going to tell you about the St. Patrick's Day flood of 1936. How high was the water in that historic flood? Let me show you. Coming up on our right, you got the orange hand. You got that orange hand where the street crossing is. Just to the right of the street crossing sign, there's a plaque about the size of a license plate on the wall. Look to your right, that's the high water mark of the 1936 flood. It's right on top of that poster.
Oh, right there. Flood crest. Oh, wow.
You can get a room there for $2.50 a night. For that price, they had some amazing amenities you couldn't get elsewhere at the time. You could get room service to every room, and you had your own bathroom in every room. That was new at the time. If you're familiar with big band leader Lawrence Welk, his original bubble machine is still can be seen inside the Omni William Penn. Between the buildings, it's called the Bridge of Sighs. That's based on a similar bridge you may have seen from Venice. It has several acres of indoor and outdoor gardens. One of the attractions at Phipps Conservatory is always the Tropical Garden. They switch that up every 2 years. Previously, it was the Tropical Gardens of Cuba. Currently, it's Hawaii. Of limestone. And if you're a Batman fan, if you saw The Dark Knight Rises, Batman and Bane had their big fight at the end of that movie in front of the pillars of the building on our right. There are 2 church spires there. That's St. Paul's Cathedral, main cathedral of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Athletic Association, Fred Rogers used to go swimming there for exercise. If anyone inside Soldiers and Sailors, there's a nice concert hall where they have special events.
That's not.
Sometimes local schools will graduate from there. They also have a Hall of Heroes inside where there is memorabilia and uniforms from all the conflicts the United States has fought in over the years. One, that's Mohawk Street, just a flight of stairs, but officially also a Pittsburgh City street.